Today, I'm going to share with you 7 raw and honest pieces of advice on how to cultivate a magnetic aura as a woman. We're not going to focus on how to perform it. We're going to focus on how to embody it. Performing is easy. Performing is fake in a lot of times because you are not embodying that energy and you're trying to be somebody you're not. But we're going to focus on becoming your most authentic magnetic self. Tip number 1, magnetism is rooted in your authenticity. Have you noticed that those women that are leading fully their authenticity, they have this sort of je ne sais quoi, something about them, this energy that cannot be copied. This woman leads with her authenticity, with her authentic energy, with her authentic style, authentic movements. She's fluid, she's confident in who she is. I'm sure you know at least one woman that has that je ne sais quoi in your life. It could be your mom, it could be your friend, it could be a celebrity that you've been a fan of since childhood. Those women, they're not really special. They're not special, but they're being themselves. And that's what makes them so magnetic and so alluring and seductive to other people that you want to watch them, you want to follow them, you want to be like them because there's just something about them. And that something is their authenticity. Those women, they do not solely focus on their beauty. External beauty is important, but they recognize that how they feel internally is way more important than being liked or being a certain way or looking a certain way. In a world full of people telling you how to behave, what to do, what style to have, being authentically you is so unique and rare that people cannot keep their eyes off you. I'll give you my example. When I was 19, I moved to Canada, and Canada is known for its laid back and casual style of wear. And when I started working in Canadian workplaces, when I got my education here, people started telling me that, maybe you should look into getting more casual clothes. Maybe you should start looking at Lululemon, buy leggings. And I remember thinking, okay, I can fit in and be like the people in this country, which is the majority, or I can remain myself, remain my most authentic self. And my style has nothing to do with Lululemon leggings. No offense, they're really comfortable. I wear them to gym, I wear them to my yoga classes, but that's not who I am. And I remember that moment where I could bend over and adopt that, mindset, the mentality of the people here. But I realized that the secret sauce is maintaining who you are despite what people are telling you, despite what people want you to do. This is the biggest power that you have, remaining yourself no matter what happens, no matter what people tell you. You have to understand who you are, what makes you, what makes you authentically you, and remaining that. You express yourself in the way that feels natural and authentic to you. You don't try to fake it. You don't try to fit into, the mob wife era. You don't try to fit into the clean girl era. You are yourself. And although all of these trends are really cool and sometimes they actually bringing some great ideas, you don't fully change your personality just to respond to some sort of clean girl era trends or mob wife era trends. You don't try to be like anyone else because you're so authentically you. And although you might pick a few things from those trends and maybe you'll get inspired, but you're not fully changing yourself just to fit in and to be approved on social media by your friends, by your family. You are yourself, and this is the biggest gift that you have. Being yourself, being authentically self. The biggest power that you could ever have is to be uniquely you. It's to be unique. It's to be memorable. Why are we here? We're here to be ourselves. We're here to express ourselves. We're here to leave something behind that is uniquely us. We're here to create something unique. We're here to fulfill our own unique purpose. Tip number 2, body language is a key. 80% of magnetism is nonverbal. People pick up on body language cues way faster than anything that you would say verbally. Body and mind are all a part of the same system. So when your brain thinks, I'm fat, or I'm not worthy of being here in this room, you subconsciously start showing it through your body. You start pulling your skirt, you start fidgeting, you start being chaotic. That energy is felt immediately. You could say all the right things. You can be eloquent, you can be elegant in your speech. But when your mind thinks that I'm not worthy of being in this room when you enter it, your body will show it. You might be silent, you might not say anything, but your body will show people everything. The body will tell everything. The nonverbal cues are 80% of your magnetism. Remember that. But for that to change, you need to walk into every room like you own it, like you're worthy. When you go to the networking event, when you enter the restaurant to meet your date, you have to walk in thinking that, you know what, I'm worthy, I'm confident. You have to keep telling that yourself because body and mind are all a part of the same system. When you tell yourself you're worthy, you're confident, you're unique, that's what your body starts showing into the world. And that's how you position yourself. That's how you put yourself out there, and people cannot help it but notice it. Tip number 3, stop apologizing for your standards. People will either raise to your standards or leave you alone. There's no other option. There's no other way. A magnetic woman does not lower her standards just to be liked by somebody or to be valued by somebody because she holds inherent value in herself. By definition, by birth, a woman is worthy. And whatever standards you put out there are valid. They're valid. They're there to protect you from the experiences that are low value, that are not meant to be in your life. When you say no to opportunities, to people, to situations that do not align with the life that you're trying to create, that the energy that you're trying to have, you're showing the world, you're showing the universe, the God, that you are in alignment with yourself. And that energy is magnetic. That energy attracts even more things into your life. That alignment tells the universe and your nervous system that you can trust yourself. And that energy of trust, of alignment, is so deeply magnetic. When a woman is fully aligned with who she is, she doesn't take shit from anyone. She says no to anyone and anything that is there to ruin her peace. She is unstoppable. She is magnetic. She is seductive. Everything flows into her life. Everything attracts into her life. All the best things attract into her life because she is aligned with the energy that she's trying to attract. When there is this alignment, everything starts falling into the place. You become a magnet for miracles. You become irresistibly magnetic. You become seductive. And you become seductive not because you're beautiful, but because you have this unreal energy about you, and everything wants to flow into your life. Not just men, not just work opportunities, but anything that you want, anything that you are desiring in your life. Tip number 4, be devoted to your own life. Devotion is a deeply seductive and magnetic word that means that you have this loyalty and love for something that is bigger than anything else. And when you have this devotion for life, this energy can be felt through anything, through the screen, when you enter the room without you saying even a word. This energy is magnetic, it's seductive, it's alluring. Everybody wants to be around that energy because that devotion, that love within you is spreading everywhere around you, and people want to be near it. So use that with caution, because when you're so deeply devoted to your life, you'll meet people that want to be around you. They don't want to make your life better. They want to suck that energy out of you. So be cautious of people that are energetic vampires. I'm sharing this with you because this happened to me so many times. Because when you're a source of light, a source of love, and this devotion for life, people want to be around you. But they're not there to support you or help you. They're there to suck that energy, life force energy out of you. And you have to recognize the difference between people that are there to help you, to nurture that energy with you, within you, or people that want to harvest that energy, to take that energy from you. And this is very big difference between people that you should keep in your life and people maybe you should say goodbye to. I'll give you another example. When you're so deeply turned on by your life, when you're so devoted to your life, to your routines, to your hobbies, to creation, to your art, a man in a relationship can really sense that energy. He can feel that energy that, you know what, if I invite her to a dinner and she is busy with her own life, she's not going to say yes to me because she's so deeply captivating. She has this whole magnetic energy about her because she has this devotion for life. She has her own life that is so engaging, that is so captivating, that he wants to be a part of that life. He wants to be a part of that energy. He wants to be in a relationship with you, and you don't have to beg for anything. That's when you stop begging men to perform right. That's when you start begging a man to be in your life. That's when he starts stepping up, and that's when you inspire his masculine energy. I have another video on how to inspire his masculine energy when he's not stepping up and when you want him to, really express that masculine energy in your relationship. This works well for long-term relationships or when you're just starting out. So I will link my video down below for you. Tip number 5, your presence is your weapon. People will not remember what you talked about, but they will always remember how you made them feel. Your presence is the most seductive thing you can do. When you're fully present, you can pick up on different tones. You can pick up on the energy shifts that the person is experiencing when you talk to them. And this energy, when you're fully present, when you fully listen to what they have to say, is so magnetic because people want to be heard. People want to talk to you. People crave connection. People crave presence. And when you give that presence to them, they're so deeply captivated by your energy and by your essence. For example, when you're on a date, instead of being on your phone or thinking about the past, the future, thinking about your hair, like thinking about, oh my God, like, is my dress too revealing? Is it nice? Is it too tight? Like, let it go. Be fully present in the moment. Instead of thinking how you look, what does he think of me? Stop all of that. Think about how can I make this conversation more engaging, more exciting. Start asking questions, start engaging more, start being more playful. Being in the moment is so deeply magnetic. It's something that will be remembered for a long time because oftentimes the women that are fully present, that are fully authentic in their own skin, are the ones that are remembered by men decades later. Tip number 6, bring passion to anything you do. Even little things, everyday things, can be done with passion and with love. Even simple things like brewing your coffee, making your matcha latte in the morning can be done in a more pleasurable, in a more passionate way. When you put yourself out there, when you express yourself fully, even the ordinary things become so special and so unique just because you put in that extra energy into making it happen, into making it special for you. This energy of passion, of creation, of devotion, of love is so deeply magnetic and alluring to other people. But most importantly, you start enjoying the most important relationship that you have, the one with yourself. The most important relationship you're gonna have is the one that you have with yourself. And when you put yourself out there, when you bring so much passion into your life, into everything that you do, that relationship becomes the strongest, the healthiest, and the most exciting relationship you'll ever have. The world is intrigued by passionate women. The universe loves passionate women because those women, they put everything that they have into the things that they do, into the people that they love. And this energy is so contagious, it's so magnetic that attracts even more things into your life. Do it with passion or don't do it at all. Passion is the secret key in getting everything that you want because that passion attracts people that are like-minded. It attracts opportunities that are aligned with that energy. You start enjoying your life. You start making love to your life. And that energy is deeply seductive, it's deeply magnetic, and it goes beyond the looks. It doesn't matter what you wear, it doesn't matter how you look. That's the energy. That's the energy. It's all about the energy. There is extremely beautiful women that just do not have that fire, they do not have that passion within them. They're not fully expressing themselves, they're not authentic within themselves. And they just don't have it. They don't have that je ne sais quoi. They don't have that magnetism that you're looking for. They just don't have it because they are not fully themselves. They haven't let themselves express their emotions, even the bad ones. Although I think there's no bad emotions, even the anger, even the frustration, all of these emotions are important. There's no negative or positive. It's all about passion. It's all about being yourself. It's all about screaming when you want to scream. It's all about being silent when you don't feel like saying anything. It's about bringing yourself fully to any room, any occasion you go to. Tip number 7, be playful. We're so used to controlling everything. We're so used to be all serious and talking about deep things. But sometimes it's so important to just let it go honestly. I'm so tired sometimes. I cannot be talking about these deep transformations and terminology and be all of this serious. Sometimes I just want to let it go and just be, they say immature, but it's not immature. It's just to let your inner child go play, be more joyful. It's about letting your little girl within you be free. Have some fun with it. Because sometimes we have these ideas, we have these thoughts, and sometimes they think, oh, this is so mature, this is so dumb, why would I do that? But let's have some fun with it. We're so serious, we're so uptight. We're not at a job interview. When you're on a date with a man, you need to stop being so serious. This date is just about enjoying yourself. It's about seeing if you're a good fit. This is not an interview. And trust me, I was a recruiter before, so I know what I'm talking about. Being in that recruiter mode, being control freak and trying to get the answers out of the person is not a good strategy if you're trying to have good, meaningful relationships with people. You have to let yourself have some fun with it. Ask provocative questions. Be open-minded. Be free. Maybe sometimes don't think too much. I know we're trying to overanalyze everything and control everything, but the thing is, you can't control anything. You cannot control what people are going to say. You cannot even predict what people are going to ask you. So you cannot, have all of these answers in your head and trying to be perfect and serious and be a certain way, appear a certain way. Sometimes it's better just to let yourself be whoever you want to be. We learned how to be productive and we started to suppress that playful and joyful side of us that was always there, but now it's just been hiding under the layers and layers and layers of the seriousness of being a certain way, of the norms in the society, of the people trying to tell us how to behave, of the judgments of other people, of the fear that we have within ourselves. But that layer, that core, that joyful, childish core, the playfulness is still within us. And that energy is so captivating, it's so magnetic, it's very creative, and it's something that can be felt from the moment, from the second you step into any room. This is how you become that magnetic version of yourself. This is how you become a seduction for yourself, for anything in your life. This is how you devote your life to joy, to love. And this is how you become that irresistibly magnetic, seductive, and charming woman of your dreams. Thank you so much for watching my videos. My name is Alina and I'm a feminine energy coach, and I hope that you stay with me. I hope that you watch my other videos, and I hope that we will see each other again.